This is one of these looks that I've started, and honestly I don't really know where it's going to end. So I thought I'd just bring you along for the journey. Why not? I'm just putting paper that I've ripped onto my face. I find that when you rip it, it's a bit thinner on the edge, so it sits a bit more seamless. And I'm just sticking it on with eyelash glue, which honestly I don't really recommend because it really hurts to take it off, but here we are. I'm just going to do this bit here now. The idea is that it's like a continuation of my skin, so I'm just painting it with my foundation to try and get it the closest match. I kind of like how that's looking already. I feel like it's a look in itself. I'm now going to define these lines that I made so it looks like separate pieces. Okay, now I'm going to add a bit of shadows to add a bit of depth so it looks like the paper's sat on top of each other. This is actually just a brow pomade. I'm just going to go across all these lines, just on the one side where I want the shadow to fall. So where there's a shadow there, I always like to contrast that by putting a bit of a highlight on this side. So just pop it on, and then I can use the brush with the foundation on to blend it in. With illusion looks, it's always important to set any bits that are meant to be a shadow, because if they're at all like shiny, I don't know if you can see there, it kind of takes away from the fact that it's meant to be a shadow. So either set it with a translucent powder, or I'm just going over with a brown colour to like add to the shadow. Okay, so I do like where this is at the moment, but I just want to push it as far as I can, so I'm going to create some little holes, and I'm thinking of doing like ribbon in between the holes and the paper. Just going to go crazy. So I've tried to make them look a bit more 3D and add a bit more shadow, and now I'm going to add a shadow underneath them. So because I had the light coming from up here and casting a shadow on the paper, I'm going to try and remember that as well for these. So that shadow would just land like that. This one would actually go down here. Okay, that's fun. I like the idea of having almost like the laces coming out of my mouth as well. I don't know if that will ruin it. So I decided this area was looking a bit plain, so I've put one, and I also added a little shoelace end because I thought it was looking more like a shoelace than a ribbon. I think that looks cool. And this is the finished look. Let me know what you think.